Hello class, today you will be converting between fractions, decimals, and percents. Well, it is 6 ways that you can do this. You can convert from fraction to percent, fraction to decimal, decimal to percent, decimal to fraction, percent to decimal, or percent to fraction. So let's look at the first one. To convert from fraction to percent, you're to make the denominator out of 100. So for example, I have 4 25ths. To get my denominator out of 100, I just times 25 by 4 and times 4 by 4, because what I do to the denominator, I do to the numerator, and I get 16 out of 100. And that equals 16%, because a percent is always out of the whole. As long as you have your whole, it's out of your whole, that's your percent. To go from fraction to a decimal, we use TIBO. Top in, bottom out. That means to divide. So here you have a fraction, 5/8. My 5 goes inside the house, my 8 goes outside the house. And then from there, I add my decimal and my zeros, and I divide. Notice how everything is lined up very neat, because with division, you have to keep it lined up. If I don't know how to divide well, I take the number on the outside, which is the divisor, and I list my multiples. And that'll help me divide better. So to go from fraction to decimal, TIBO, top in, bottom out. To go from decimal to percent, I move the decimals 2 spaces to the right, or multiply by 100. So for example, 0.38, I move the decimal 2 spaces over. My percent is 38%. Well, what if I have 3 numbers behind the decimal? It doesn't matter. You still move it over 2 spaces. 27.5% is my percent. Decimal to fraction. To go from decimal to fraction, the denominator of the fraction should match the place value of the decimal. Well, what does that mean? So 234 thousandths, because the 4 is in the thousandths place. So if I'm going to make that into a fraction, I put 234 over 1,000, because the 4 is in the thousandth place. Another example, 82 hundredths. The 2 is in the hundredths place. So the 82 goes out of 100. And of course, you will simplify your fractions, because we always reduce. To go from percent to decimal, you just go backwards. You move the decimals 2 spaces to the left, or divide by 100. To the right, you multiply. To the left, you divide. So here's an example. I have a percent, 62.5%. I'm going to move the decimal 2 spaces to the left, and my new decimal is 625 thousandths. My next percent is 48%. To change 48% to 48 hundredths, I move the decimal 2 spaces over. So now you have 48 hundredths. Last one. To go from percent to fraction, you put your percent out of 100. So if I have 42%, I put 42 out of 100, because a percent is always out of a whole. And then of course I reduce. Any questions? You can't answer them because you're on video. Sorry.